Hey everybody, so I wanted to get on a topic today that no one is really going to want to hear, but it just simply is what it is. I have an investor client who is selling 8 or so properties that were built in the 70s. Now, when we bought his properties quite a few years ago, this wasn't an issue, but just as time passes, cast iron plumbing is coming up for having to be replaced. Again, it wasn't an issue when we bought them a few years ago, and cast iron plumbing typically lasts between 50 and 80 years, but that can go as low as 25 depending on the soil, and it can be as high as 100 years. Now, we're so lucky living in North Texas. We've got this great prairie black gumbo soil. It's not acidic, but it's still listed as corrosive because it can swell and contract as much as 10% depending on what time of year it is and what the water content is in the soil. That can cause up to 15,000 pounds of pressure per square inch, and that can not only pull, but it can also cause bellies, and cast iron plumbing can also rip and roots get into it. So in North Texas, it's going to definitely be on the lower end. So it's literally a game of musical chairs, and it's whoever is going to be left without a chair when the music stops. And that is when the seller, whoever's selling the property, when that cast iron starts to rot, is going to be the person who's really faced with it. So is there any advice that I can give you on that? If you have a home that has cast iron plumbing, get a plumber out to take a look at it. It could potentially be quite expensive, and you'd rather know about this beforehand and be able to take care of it than property under contract and realize you have a $9,000 to $30,000 plumbing expense. Best advice I can give you on that. It stinks, it's a terrible topic, but it's just something that you're certainly going to need to know as a homeowner. All right, take care. Let me know if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe.